What Lonzo thinks is a wide-ranging, free-flowing discussion where I offer my unsolicited views on everything from music, movies, politics, sports, religion, pop culture, you name it. If it's happening, I'm talking about it. My thoughts are unsolicited, but they're mine, and I like to talk, so I share them anyway. All right, and I am back, and this time I am doing a review of an album that I listened to today. I listened to it several times today, about 5 times to be honest. And it is Work Hard, Play Hard by 8 Second Ride. Now, 8 Second Ride is a country group based out of Middle Georgia. And the reason why, I know. Zoe, why you listening to country music? Well, before you even start laughing, yeah, I do like country music. It's not my favorite genre. I don't love it, but I do like it. Okay, I live in the South. You can't help but hear country music. You know, if you walk outside, you're gonna hear it. Hell, so I mean, I've always been a fringe fan of country music. Really, I'm a music lover, so I try to give all genres of music a chance. So I'll listen to anything if it sounds good, got a good melody, good vocals, good arrangement. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna give it a shot. Same thing with country music. I know country music kind of gets a bad rap, especially in the black community for whatever reason. But if you think about it, country music really touches your life all the time, and there's very few people who don't know at least one country song. I mean, even if you're a hardcore hip hop lover or whatever, there's a country song out there that you probably heard, you probably like. You know what I mean? And a lot of folks probably don't like to admit it, but hey, I don't give a damn. Anyways, basically, I grew up anyway listening to country music. I mean, I grew up watching Hee Haw. That gives you some idea. And for the young folks out there, Hee Haw is a TV show that used to come on, and it was a country and western music show, variety show. And I watched it every Sunday with my grandmother. So once again, country music has always been part of the fabric of my music listening life. So I listen to country music and I have no shame about it. And another thing, actually, 8 Second Ride. I actually know one of the band members. I think it's the lead singer. In fact, his name is Mike, and he's one of the members of the band. And I do consider him a friend. So I wanted to make sure that I gave it a listen. And I'm going to review the album. I'm going to be objective. If I think it sucks, I'm going to say it sucks, not just because I'm not going to say it's good just because my pal of mine is a member of the band. I'm gonna be objective, and that's what a reviewer is supposed to do: be objective without any bias. But then again, you know, hey, we're human beings, and you want good things for people that you respect or whatever. So sometimes you can help but be a little bit biased, but you got to try to be as objective as possible. And that being said, I'm gonna jump right into it. Once again, the title of the album is Work Hard, Play Hard. And like I do with all my reviews, I'll do a brief snapshot of each song and I'll give my opinion on each song. And then I'll just wrap it up at the end. First and foremost, the thing that really caught my eye first and foremost is the album cover, the artwork, so to speak. It's a dude sitting on a tractor drinking a beer. Hey, I mean, these guys make no bones about it. This is a country album, and damn it, there's no gray area here. And some folks might want to call that stereotypical because I think everyone kind of has. I think just the general, ignorant public or whatever has a certain stereotype when it comes to country music anyway. And seeing a guy sitting on a tractor, like, okay, yeah, I know exactly where this one's gonna go. So, anyways, I like the album cover, so that's a positive start in the right direction. I really do like that. As far as the song list, I'm not quite sure. I'm looking at Spotify, so I don't know if the song list is in order as far as the way the actual CD or album is, but the way that I listened to it, hopefully it was in sequence. So I'll start there. Track number one is Love Don't Care, which is a mid tempo ballad. I like the hook. The vocals are strong. The arrangement is fine. Um, uh, I don't care if you're black or white. I don't care if you're this. I don't care if you're that. So it obviously is talking about unconditional love, and it's a typical country song. The lyrics are nondescript. The music is safe, if nothing else. It's a straight down the middle country mid tempo ballad, but I do like it. Listened to it several times, and there's really nothing bad that I can say about it. It is one of the better songs on this list. Next up, She Ain't You. And once again, when it comes to country music, one of the things about country music that does kind of turn me off is that how can I say this? Sometimes I feel like country music artists don't take chances with their music. They kind of keep it close to the middle, if I'm making any sense. And I think when you, especially when it comes to music, if you don't diversify your music, you keep things kind of close to the middle, then the songs start to kind of run into one another and start kind of sounding redundant. If that makes any sense. She Ain't You following Love Don't Care is a good example of the kind of the redundancy. It's a good song, but it doesn't really distinguish itself that much from Love Don't Care. And once again, I don't know how the actual playlist runs down, but if this is the actual playlist, I would not have put She Ain't You after Love Don't Care. That's just me. Next up, Beautiful and Crazy. Once again, it's a nondescript song. The vocals on all the songs are strong. So the lead singer, I'm not quite sure who the lead singer is. Since I know Mike, I'm assuming it's Mike, but I don't know. But whoever the lead singer is, he really has a good vocal control. He has a strong range, and his singing is very confident, and it actually bleeds over into the song. And when you listen to a song, you feel that the lead vocalist is confident, then that makes you really take more notice of the song itself. So that's one of the good things I can say about 8 Second Ride is that you can tell these guys have a good chemistry together. The music really sounds cohesive. You can tell that they really gel together as a band, and that's my takeaway from it. Once again, I never heard. I think I've heard a couple songs by them previous to this, but I hadn't really given them a deep dive listen like I did today. Next up, I'm Still Here is a duet featuring a female artist by the name of Stacey Blanton. I don't know who she is, never heard of her before, but her voice is indistinguishable. I mean, she sounds like to me like 1,000 other female young country singers or whatever. I mean, there was nothing about her voice that really stood out. Not saying that's a bad thing, but once again, like I said before, it kind of stays towards the middle. It doesn't really branch out or go over the edge or take many chances with the vocals. Now there are 8 tracks on this record, and so far that's 4 tracks. We've got 4 more to go. Right now, everything is like I said, it's cohesive. It feels the melodies are strong, the lyrics are strong, the instrumentation is consistent, the arrangements are consistent. So far so good. Now next up is Pieces of Last Night. I really like Pieces of Last Night. It's my second favorite song out of this collection, and I like the subject matter because it's about I guess they're talking about the guy, whoever the lead singer, waking up and looking at his phone. He's got photos and everything. Obviously, he tied one on the night before, so he's not really remembering clearly what happened the night before. He has bits and pieces, and he's trying to put it together. And I mean, which of us has not done that, especially in today's age with cell phones and everything? You wake up the next morning and you look at your phone and be like, what in the hell happened to me? So, and it's kind of tied into a nice country mid-tempo song where obviously he's met a girl and he's trying to put those pieces together because obviously, she's made an impression on him. So that's my takeaway from the song. If I'm wrong, oh well, but that's my takeaway. Pieces of Last Night, really good song. It's going on my regular playlist. I'll be listening to this song many times. And next up is Work Hard, Play Hard, which is the title track. Now, this is the first song I listened to. When I got in my car this morning, this is the first thing I listened to this morning on the way to work was Work Hard, Play Hard. It was a perfect song to listen to in the morning when you're going to work. Perfect. It's an up-tempo ballad, not a ballad, it's an up-tempo song. And I mean, it is the best thing I say about this song is it's infectious. It had me nodding my head to it as I'm driving down the street. It's a knee slapper when it comes to country music. To me, I want to slap my knee. I really like "Work Hard, Play Hard." It's a strong title track. Um, it's my favorite song on the record, and like I said, it was the perfect song for me to start my day off with. I listened to it a couple times just on the way to work. I ran it back a couple times, and when I got to the office, I listened to it again. And like I said, it's yeah, I mean, I mean, it's not a great groundbreaking song or anything like that. It doesn't really stand out or anything like that, but it just has it's fun. It makes you want to. It makes you want to nod your head or slap your knee or do whatever. And then once again, it's a great way to start your day. So if you take a listen to 8 Second Ride, wait till the morning, listen to Work Hard, Play Hard first thing in the morning, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Next up is Waiting Around, which is once again another mid-tempo ballad. I like the subject matter once again. Once again, the artist is saying, "Hey, he's talking to his girl, and what are we waiting for? Let's do this damn thing. And I want you, you want me. Let's do this damn thing." Once again, that's country music. Country music is visual. They tell stories with country music. That's one of the things I like about country music. These dudes tell stories. I'm a hip hop guy. I love hip hop. I love visual hip hop, and I love visual songs. Period. And um, the songs on this record, 3 or 4 of these songs on this record are really visual, and that really puts it over the top for me. So I like Waiting Around a lot. And the final track is Real Love. Now, Real Love, once again, following Waiting Around, it's the same problem with She Ain't You after Love Don't Care. It kind of blends a little bit. It kind of redundant. It's kind of redundant. So it's not a bad song. It's just kind of nondescript. It's kind of there. It kind of feels like filler. It's the last song on the record, so it's filler at the end of the record to me. But once again, that don't make it bad. That don't make it good. It just makes it there. So there we have it. Work Hard, Play Hard by 8 Second Ride. Um, 8 tracks. Love Don't Care. She Ain't You. Beautiful and Crazy. I'm Still Here. Pieces of Last Night. Work Hard, Play Hard. Waiting Around. And Real Love. Now, for my analysis. All right. Work Hard, Play Hard. Once again, like I said, the title track is my favorite song. And I hope when these guys do their shows that they open up with Work Hard, Play Hard. It's a great opening track to open up a concert or anything. So I now look forward to hearing this song live. So I'm going to definitely try to make it a point to catch these guys at some point, hopefully this summer. I know they play around the state a lot, and they also travel a lot. So because I do follow them on Facebook and everything. So if they're in your area, check these guys out. They're not bad, really. They're not bad. My favorite tracks are Work Hard, Play Hard, Pieces of Last Night, Love Don't Care, I'm Still Here, and Beautiful and Crazy. So when it comes to listening to an album, it really depends on what you're feeling at the time that you listen to and what you're looking for in a record. Like this morning, I wanted to hear it because once again, like I said, a buddy of mine is his record, so I want to listen to it. I want to be objective. I knew I was going to do a review on it, but I wanted to be objective. So I did have anticipation listening to it, but I had anticipation and trepidation. So I'm like, man, because if it sucks, I'm gonna have to say it sucks. If it sucks ass, I'm gonna say it sucks ass because that's how I do. So, anyways, there was some trepidation. Work Hard, Play Hard. Really, the title track really kind of eased me into it, and it put me in a good frame of mind. So when I got to the office, I listened to the whole record over and over again. I put it on repeat. So I listened to the whole album. I say at least 5 times while I was in my office at work today. So, and at no time did I feel like turning it off or skipping a track or anything like that. I listened to it just each song over and over again. The whole album. It's about 30 some odd minutes long, so it's a quick listen. And when I'm in my office, I listen to music. I always have my iPad going, have music going, have playlists going, and I'm often just switching tracks. If a song comes on, just not in the mood for, or just not fitting my groove for that day. This didn't happen with the Work Hard, Play Hard record. So that's a plus. Definitely a plus. So all in all, I think it's middle of the road, safe country music. They make no bones about it. There's no pretension about it. It's mainstream country. It doesn't have any hip hop influences or anything like that, or any type of rock influence. It's really straight down the middle. If you're into country music, you won't be disappointed. There's nothing about this that's really going to make it stand out above any other record that's out there. And when you're listening to groups that you don't know a whole lot about, and they're maybe they're still trying to find their way or find their footing and build a following, things of that nature. One of the things I always ask myself when I'm listening to new artists or trying out an artist for the first time is that what is it about them? What are they going to give me that's going to make me want to listen to them again? What's going to make them stand out to the point where I'm going to listen to their music over, say, a more established band? And there's got to be something about them that makes them stand out, because the music industry is so saturated, especially now with the advent of self production. You got YouTube and you got all these different platforms to get your music out there. So basically, anyone with a guitar and some skill can make a record and get it out there to the masses. And that really makes it tougher, I think, on the artist, because you really, really, really got to try to catch somebody's ear and really stand out to get to a point where you can actually build on something. So when it comes to this record, there was nothing that really stood out to me and said, hey, I don't think there's a song on this record other than the title track. I think the title track has a chance, but I don't think there's any other record on this album that is going to blow someone's socks off to the point where, hey, I think this is something that's going to make me gravitate towards this particular record, on a consistent basis, and I'm going to tell other folks to listen to it, and so on and so forth. But I'm hoping that they do get some traction, maybe on mainstream radio or country music radio or something, because I do want good things to happen for my pal who's obviously in this band and everything. And so overall, if I were to grade it on a scale of 1 to 10, it'll be a 5 for me. Once again, like I said, it's safe. It gets you where you need to be. You're not gonna. It goes down easy. It goes down smooth. It's like a nice shot of whiskey. It just goes down smooth, and you're not gonna feel any different way about it after you've had it. And so you can hit it over and over and over again, and still and not get tired of it. So that's definitely a good thing. So based on all that, I recommend it. So my listeners out there, if you have opportunity, it's on Spotify. I think it's on every platform out there that you can think of to get music nowadays. Give it a listen. I mean, it's not going to hurt you to listen to it. It's not. It's only about 30 minutes. And like I said, the tracks that you really should pay attention to are Work Hard, Play Hard, Pieces of Last Night, Love Don't Care, I'm Still Here, Beautiful and Crazy. And, you won't, I don't think that you'll be disappointed by giving this record a listen. And finally, like I always say on my other reviews, if an alien landed on the planet from Pluto and came to me and said, hey, tell me about this group, tell me about 8 Second Ride, what should I expect from them? What I tell them is, hey, you're gonna get consistent music. It's infectious. It's infectious. You're not gonna want to skip a track. It's consistent enough to where you're gonna listen to it and have a good time. And if there was one song from this record that you had to listen to, that I'd say you must listen to, it's the title track, Work Hard, Play Hard. And that's the best thing I can say about it. So give it a listen, give it a shot. Let me know what you think about 8 Second Ride, Work Hard, Play Hard, the LP, and also that title track. Please let me know. Comment below. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter at What Lonzo Thinks. Email whatlonzothinks@gmail.com. I really want to know what you think about 8 Second Ride. Share this. Share this video. Yeah, share this video, and let's get people listening to this thing. Let's help them out. Let's help them out. I think this group really does have potential, and if they're in your area, give them a shout out, show them some love, buy a ticket, go out there and listen to them, and give them a review, and come back and comment below and let me know. And I do need you to subscribe as well, and sign up for notifications. Let me know what you think. 8 Second Ride. Hit me up. Tell me about it. Tell me what you think about 8 Second Ride because I just told you what Lonzo thinks. Bye.